Hey everybody, it's Steve back in Railgrade. Let's jump into Region 21's A branch. This one's called Server Farming. This one says we have to make mainframes. This one says heavy tools and motors. So let's do the mainframe thing. S-rank time, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Dear Yoshida, excellent work. I don't know why there's a exclamation point and a period there. You built a mighty fine headquarters. Are you handy with computers? There's a perfect area for mainframe production near your location and your new headquarters and needs the computing power. As is, your colony's computation is dependent on Nakatani's earthbound data centers. Manufacture and export enough mainframes to establish computing independence, and I calculate your colony's potential will grow exponentially. Jeff. Alright, we have to export 128 mainframes with the headquarters built. Your next task is to fill the server rooms, export the required mainframes by Zeppelin, and secure the colony's computing independence. Alright. So, we have a voucher exchange. Anything we need to pick up here? I think we've got everything so far. Yeah, it looks that way. Kill. Yeah, we got our voucher exchange. We got a Zeppelin dock. Got a lot to work with here. Oh yeah, a lot to work with here. So we got some steam vents right down the hill from the Zeppelin dock. Got some oil patches on the same plateau. A level 0 city. Silica deposits along the water here. We got copper veins over there. Bunch of water in this corner, some coal, some iron, and we have our framers. Okay, framers will give us the mainframes that we need. We're going to need 2 CPUs, 3 widgets, and 3 wire to make 2 mainframes. Just curious here. And it's every 32 seconds, by the way, we'll get 2 of those. I'm going to turn down the game audio in my ear, because although I love this track, it's a little loud for me right now. Alright. So let's backtrack all of this. And we can't build framers, so we have to make CPUs. That's going to take silica, wire, and neon gas. We can do neon with the oil or the coal. I'm kind of thinking the oil, realistically, because we have oil, we have silica, and we have copper kind of on this line. So theoretically, we could do... We kind of like make the neon up here and take it down here and bring in the silica and the copper over in this area. That works. What else we gotta do? I need to do widget. Did I say widgets? Was that the thing? Yeah, widgets and wire. So wire we're gonna have to run all the way from over here, past the city and down to this. That's doable. Gonna take us a little bit. Note, I only have 29,000 bucks, so not a lot to start with. Alright, so we know we gotta do wire. Widgets are done with... How do we do widgets? Widgets are done with plastic and tool dyes, and plastic can be done with coal and hard molds, or also plasticizers. There's a lot of ways to go about this, okay. With the coal, I'm kind of thinking maybe I do some production over here. Does anything need iron right now? Let's look at everything. Obviously we can do iron, make steel. But yeah, I think we can actually get away not using the iron. So the iron we can kind of ignore maybe in this playthrough. Interesting. Neat. Alright. So we have a ramp here. Oh, that's kind of cool, too. Seeing like where the old bridges were and whatnot. Going up here to the Zeppelin dock. So immediate thought is, get the framer hooked up to this. That'd be one way to go about it. I don't think that's the way to go, though, because we have to get everything else built up first, including getting the city built. So I think the play needs to be getting water, energy, and kind of everything to get the city up through level 0, level 1. Because widgets and energy do catalyze the city, so I think that's going to be the way to go here. Ordinarily, I would do a build montage here, but the last time I tried that, back in Region 20, I actually crashed my computer and filled my render drive up with the trying to compress 30 minutes down into a few seconds, so there's just going to be a cut in here, and I'll be back once my build-up is done. I've got my base layout done, and there's definitely have to be a lot of stuff added to this. What I wanted to do is get some coal power set up, because I'm saving the oil over here just for the neon gas stuff. I've got a track kind of started going down here towards the framer, and this little segment right here will actually run up for exports to the Zeppelin dock. So this track is going to kind of go over this way. I've got it laid out up here to set up some copper mines and also some wire coilers that'll go into a CPU fab. CPU fab, again, super expensive, 8,200 credits, but it takes wire, silica, neon gas. I don't have any of that set up yet to do the CPUs, and it also gives us waste, which I can send back up to the silica deposits and also the copper mines to catalyze them as well. But mainly I wanted to do is I just wanted to start on getting the city leveled up. So I've got 3 water pumps set up right now. They're going to come this way. They're going to dump off all of their water, run back down. This will catalyze with water. So at some point I'm probably going to build a little spur line that's just going to pick up water, take it up here, and take a little bit of energy back. Or conversely, pick up some energy, come down here, drop off the water with the coal power plant, come down here, catalyze these guys, and just go on back. Once the city grows, I can supply it with either widgets or energy to help grow it up towards level 2. Let's start slapping down some stations and get going. I'm just going to do a 3-piece for these guys right now. And I did have to go above this track, unfortunately, for the setup and how I'm going to be trying to get everything going here. Admittedly, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do any more than that at the moment, but I think this is going to be the way to go. Let's see. And plastic. Yeah, we need widgets actually to catalyze for the city, so I will actually get a little bit of coal energy going here. Right, again, since I only have 6 workers, I gotta be really judicious about this stuff for the time being. So we got that, and then of course, I have these coal mines that'll feed into these hard molds, into these tool dies. So also theoretically, I could export and sell tool dies up here, tool dies, or widgets, excuse me, export for 64 credits, mainframes and televisions. I'm not doing TVs in this one, but they export for 512 a piece. So once I start exporting my mainframes, I'm swimming in cash and I can do a lot of upgrades very quickly. Let's go ahead and do this train first and start the clock me out. Get that guy going. And then over here. And these two, I actually don't need to put anything over here yet, but I can do 1 and 1. Since there's so much coal that I can utilize here, this is totally fine if these guys are producing every 46 seconds, because I need to grow the city first. This train I'll most likely double up at some point just to get more water going in. And we already have energy going here, which is kind of kick-ass. So I'll do a station here, and just a single piece I think will be the way to go for this. So I'll do a train here. I'll do it like this. And so we're going to start off, we're going to load up, go down here, catalyze all these guys, then we'll come back up, catalyze this power plant, and we'll run it the other way and take whatever leftover energy, maybe water, we have up to the city. This one. And these, as you get into the later game on this, it gets really it gets intense. It gets very dense, I should say. It's probably the right term on what you have to do, what you have to build, all that stuff. I think I'm going to upgrade this guy to a 12-pack right away, actually. Yeah, it's going to cost me another 350. Cool beans. And I've already got an extra worker going right now, so that's awesome. We'll load it on coal here. And again, it takes so long for this to operate, it's totally fine. And now this energy is actually going to go straight into the city and not into these guys. And I'll probably set it up where it comes in. Yeah, I'll actually do that here. Yeah, we'll do 2 here. Nothing going in these guys yet, because again, I don't have the cash for it. All right, we'll go there. I'm actually going to switch it now, so it's going to go to the right track, and these 4 will now take the extra, we'll take the catalyst that's picked up from here. Because even though this guy is taking all the energy available, we're going to be burning through it pretty damn quick. Well, probably not as quick as we think. Might need to do some upgrades here. I'm not big on doing upgrades to these guys super ass early, but I'm kind of stuck on that point already with it. We got our extra plastic going right now, so we're going to go just a train length here, train length here. That's all we got to do right now. And we'll just start moving plastic over here. We'll get the first one. Thankfully, these guys only take 2 workers, so I think I have small miracles on that front. And I probably will have to do an elevated track and going over to the city just to deliver these tool dies until I start taking stuff over there. Let's pull some cash. Yay, money. And yeah, these guys are going to gobble up all of those catalysts. Yummy, yummy, yummy. City's not going to get anything. That's totally fine. This train, gonna need to probably upgrade and do some more with that. While that's going, let's go ahead and get this next industry set up. I've got to keep moving with this as much as I can. Yeah, we'll go down here. Get a wire coiler set up. Give me happy little wire coiler. Also, something to keep in mind is that I've got it set up where I'm going to be making wire for the CPU fab. I also have to bring wire down here to the framer. So keep that in mind as you're getting it all set up, as you are going to need some of this stuff pretty damn quick. Alright. Running back down here. Plenty of water to grab. I'm going to upgrade this guy to a 6-pack station. Also for a 6-pack station up here, because I want to be able to unload this stuff as quickly as I can. Oof. A little nervous on that one. I wasn't going to be able to get all that going. Alright. Get these guys up and running, but again, not enough workers for them just yet. I'm going to do a second row of tracks here. Do a, whoops. Do that there. Just going to get these guys, just get that saturated real quick. Again, don't need any, I need 12 workers to get the framer up and running, so a little nervous on that front. Alright. We're getting our tool dies going. A little hesitant to use anything else. Water, salt. I could take some wire down to the city. But again, I've got plenty of water right now, so I'm a little about doing that right now. So forgive me for not immediately hooking up all my wire and burning it real quick. So this track's gonna come all the way down here. And I need to set up my silica mine, because my plan right now is to put the CPU fab right about nya. And then this track will go, you know, this track right here will actually deliver to the CPU fab. And then on the other side, on this outside here, I'll have the CPUs being picked up and run over there on the same track with which my wires are going to be transported over there. All right. And we're actually fully saturated here, so let's go ahead and put people over there. And I've got my widgets available, 116, so let's go ahead and build my elevated track just for the purposes of this. Ooh, hang on. I'm just going to do that. This is a very temp fix for the moment, just to build up some cash. We'll do that. And the city is probably going to grow to level 1 by the time this guy gets loaded and brought over, so yay. Thumbs up on that. Nope, I'm mistaken. Darn. Well, plus side, all the widgets are going to be delivered, and we are... Oh, damn, we're actually going to be short. We're going to be 1 pop short from this. Bummer. Alright, so we're going to stop you. I actually don't want to bring any more population. Oh my god, I'm actually going to get there. Hells yeah. Start up. So now we need energy, concrete, or widgets. We can catalyze with furniture, appliances, or glass. And I could also do a hard mold over here to do that, but I'm also bringing in energy. Excess energy is going to be brought over too. That's going to help supply the city in the long run. Yep, we're going to bring in extra water over here too. That's nice. Yeah. Let's make sure my wires are going. Yeah, we're doing good over here. Yeah. So let's pull that out for my CPU fab. So actually, you want to get the CPU fab built. Just, I would need to get it laid down or laid out. Let's see. I think it's a spot for it. Again, silica, neon gas, and wire. So the wire can be brought over. Silica, I'll bring it from down here. And I also got to get my neon gas setup going. Let's go ahead and demo that set of track. Gonna come down here. Yeah. Hold up. I need to figure this out. Because my silica needs to be brought in from this side. Yeah, all over here. So I almost need to bring this track up a little bit and connect over here just that little bit sooner. Because these quarries, I can put maybe 3 in here. Yeah, I can fit. Yeah, because I can get 3 down in here. This will be the first one. Then here, and then here, most likely. Yeah. And then we'll have a track, just a loop track, bringing it over here to drop that off. There we go. I'll let the game run for a skosh. Get this going. How we doing, guys? Might need to stop doing the, Wait, no, you're fully staffed. There we go. Get those guys up and running at full too. Not catalyzed right now, by the way. Still got to pop 174 very quickly. And I could use silica to make glass also. That is a viable option for me. Let's get my silica set up here. Hold on. How much wire can you hold? 36 total? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a other way. I'm actually going to grab all this wire. I'm going to run it over there and just saturate it. Get 36 wire over there because this is taking up cash. I'm not making money with these guys by not being able to do this. So in my head, my idea is get the wire moved over because I'm not going to need to apply anybody to this yet, but I can get stuff moved over here in the meantime, if that makes sense for folks. Okay, fully saturated over here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna actually break this track here in a second. To stop bringing up water to this guy. This is intentional. So I can just do that. And I can just have a train taking an energy and a water back and forth. I don't need to keep doing whatever the hell I've been doing. And I can also switch this out. Probably don't need to upgrade him because I only have 2 coal going right now. I can hook up more coal probably over on this side and take it down there to increase my power production. There we go. Oh god, I forgot. Oh shit, he's not hooked up. He's actually trying to go all the way back. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Okay. Let's get these other 2 set up. And I'm fully cognizant. I still have to get my oil production going, so I'm aware. Okay, so we're gonna come down like this. Like that. No. Nope. let's get that turnaround a little bit tighter. Okay, that's my silica track. This is what I want to do. That's what I want. And then this track can come through here. And grab this. And this is where I'm actually going to be grabbing the CPUs, is along a station here. But I'm going to be taking in silica here. Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. Alright. We're delivering wire. Good. I'm going to start delivering widgets over here in a minute, too. Because as much as I want to start doing that, I think I need to start moving energy. So I'm going to do that. Your track over here. This is going to be a loop track. Okay. I'm going to elevate you. Same layout. I'm going to kind of come back like this. Yeah, that looks cool. And this is just going to be moving widgets now, because I can hold 36 widgets at each of these. I'm just going to do 4 at a time right now. No, I'm not. There we go. Yeah, because these guys are almost saturated on energy. So what I could also do, I think with this, let's reconfigure you. And I'm also going to switch it so when he comes back up this way, he's just going to go and drop off at the city first to keep it growing. Because I can't grow without energy or widgets. My widgets are now being sent over to the main project. I've got space to start working on neon gas, and I can start delivering over here too. How the hell's wire being delivered over here? Hold the damn phone. How is wire being delivered over here? There shouldn't be any wire delivered. That should all be going over to the other project, but I'll come back to it. Okay. Silica, how much do you hold over there? 12. Doesn't do me much. Okay. Let's get our oil well set up, and I can fit quite a few oil wells here, but let's be really, really judicious about it. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe? I'm gonna wait till I have more cash, or how much cash can I pull? None. Cool. Fine, I won't build my oil just yet. Because again, I have to go oil into an oil refinery to get the reactives, into a neon refinery, and then the neon refinery, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to take it down and put it into this track, and then probably have a cross track coming back the other way. What mod? There's mods? Okay, how we doing down here, boys? Almost full on widgets, cool. I like that. I like them being full on stuff. Okay, we got 6 extra workers right now. We have extra cash coming out. Let's do this. So I can go here, here, here. Okay, I can only do. I can't. I lose one. So I can go here and here, but I can go here or here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got it. I'm gonna have to catalyze all these at some point too, so I'm aware of that also. Okay, and these guys will all go into. How am I gonna do this? I gotta go into a oil refinery. I'll probably put like right here or something. Or, hang on. Can I put you there? Ooh, I can. What if I put the oil refinery right here and just do a loop around the oil wells that I have? This is an idea. So let's say I do a loop around this somehow. It's gonna be at 3 height. So let's say I build a loop around all of this. Just picking up oil and dropping it off at this refinery. And this refinery goes, let's say, right here. Takes 2 crude oil and makes it reactive. And then, like a train track here. You can probably just go point to point. Yeah, I'm liking this idea. Hang on. I could do that and then put my neon refinery here. And then suddenly I've got a straight shot over to my CPU fab. Okay, we're almost fully stocked here. Cool. Stop. I will allow... What do we need here? Furniture, appliances, or glass. Okay. What's the cost? Okay, hang on. Furniture. Can I build furniture out here? I think I can. Furniture assembler. Okay, I can do that. I can put a couple of furniture assemblers over here, take the plastic out of it, and supply with furniture. Crazy? I don't want to do it. I really don't. But now you guys are fully loaded. Okay. This is how crazy I'm feeling today. I can supply all of this with oil. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just too long. Okay, hang on. Then I go on this side. And suddenly I am supplying a shitload of oil into this. Kicker is getting water into this loop. I'm saying it right now. It's going to be tough. But I could also put down a second refinery in here. It's viable. Crazy, but it's viable. Alright. Go ahead and sell you for a minute. I want the cash back for this. This is actually an opportunity to sell it over to the city. And I could also... This is kind of where the furniture would be needed. The kicker is right now, because I'm not producing furniture, I'm not actually bringing stuff in efficiently at the moment. Alright, silica. How much is oil export for? 32 a pop. Not a lot. Reactives? 64. Again, doable. Ah, damn. Alright, 320, fine. We'll do it that way. We'll at least get some reactives built, and we'll start picking up some cash from this stuff being dropped off. It's hopefully the issue that when this thing gets fully saturated, fully up and running, then I'm not going to be worrying too much about all the stuff being built. This might have to get demoed, I'm looking at right now. Okay. We are fully stocked there, which means this can get dropped off at the city. Just a temporary station, mind you. Right. We're actually running low, okay. Do need to get a train, that train I was talking about moving over here. Just gonna be picking up an energy, picking up a water. It's a quick little route back and forth. I've got an hour and 8 minutes to make this work. Need to get the neon gas going. Can I get any more cash out? Nope. Trying to figure out if I can drop anything anywhere to make this go a little bit easier for me. theoretically, I could go for a glass smelter. I could try to get a glass smelter in somewhere. Take the silica, run it somewhere. I just don't think it's fine. I don't think it's the right call right now. I need to get myself in a position to get another, get some more cash pulled. Or at least start moving the stuff over. That's all I can really do right now, is just get this stuff moving. And I could also upgrade the CPU fab when I rephrase, when I get the cash. Okay, you robot arms. Don't have robot arms yet. Yeah, got that fully done up. Yeah, let's go crazy. I'm actually going to start exporting this stuff until I can get some cash on hand. And a 320 for this. I'll make it work. I've got plenty of oil right now. This is just a temp measure. I think I probably could have gotten away not building as many of these oil wells as I did. I probably should have just done a dry fit on everything and then not put anything down. Or just grab the bare minimum I needed to make it work. But good news is, we are producing this stuff, so that's good. Okay. Unfortunately, I've got to do a lot of it now, just to make this work. What do appliances need? I'm going to look at everything right now. Appliances would have gotten us there for that. That's also the electronics fab. Silica energy wire. It's been so long since I did that electronics mission. That was so long ago. Alright. And again, next thing I gotta build is the neon refinery right here. Once I get to 4,000 bucks, I can do it. And I'll let the game run until I get that cash. Took a few minutes, but I did have to kind of move some stuff around. I actually demoed one of the oil wells. That was kind of the last step I did to make sure I got myself there. Something I noticed, though, is that the oil refinery and the neon refinery both catalyze with water. I don't necessarily need to catalyze the oil wells with how much I'm producing. I really just need to catalyze these two guys, just to get as much going as I can with it. Next step is to get the neon over to there. And it just takes one neon gas to make this happen, so you know what? Let's fucking go. Alright. Could go in like this, but I think the better way is to go in like this. And we're just going to share the track. And you're going to, yep, perfect. And I'm just going to use a bog standard setup for this. We're going to come down, yep, back up like that. Hopefully, keyword, we'll get this built up. This train will get modified to start taking waste back over to here. And then I will get the train going for this guy over to that. I'll start moving the CPUs over as diligently as I can. But here comes the issue of I now have 128 mainframes to move and just over an hour in which to get it done. So let's get this station built too. And this train will just be dedicated to moving wire over to here. We got our first CPU built. I'm going to reconfigure you to add a waste car on the back, just a single waste car. And that's going to go into here. Once I start running into issues, I can try to squeeze an incinerator down somewhere. I'm thinking, where do I want to put an incinerator? I can't even find it. Oh, here it is. I'll probably try to put it in like right there or something. No, you know what I mean. Something like that. I'll make it work. Alright, we got 2. I really want to see if I can get more than 2, but at the same time, I'm going to take what I can get here. I'm going to use a workhorse train for this, because I want to actually get it going a little bit faster. It's going to skip this station. In fact, we'll probably demo this station after this drop-off, because these guys are going to need everything. Note, I'm out of workers, so I still actually have to grow this city a little bit. I'm fully aware of that. So plan right now is going to get some furniture production to go along with this, and I'm going to sell you. You know what, I'm going to demo this track completely. I don't need it anymore. Because the energy is now being delivered up here. And let's also pull some workers from where I can. There we go. Cool. These guys will take... oh, they need 2 CPUs. Poopy. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this setup done too. Just gonna do the same thing I've been doing. Alright. Where's that track? Here we go. Might get fancy with it. Just take it over there. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a cool setup. Was not what I was planning, but I'll take it. Alright. I'm just gonna do a 2-stop right now. Once we get those extra CPUs inbound, I got 3 CPUs coming in now. Hot diggity damn. Now we're full on waste, so now I gotta actually reconfigure this guy to take an extra waste out. Don't forget, I can also move waste over to my coal mines and also up to these copper mines. Did that train even slow down? Jesus. Alright, fuck it. No, wait, I don't have any people to do it. Crap. I need to get my furniture production going up here. That's next. Industry. I was talking furniture plants, right? Yeah, put one there, I think, will be a good way to go. Just one, I think will be the way. I need 2 workers for it. Again, I'll make it work. Pull one here, pull one here. 1, 2. We're actually taking plastic. It catalyzes with energy. So now this track is going to go this way, and we're going to drop off our catalysts here. You are supplied. Perfect. Cool beans. Hindsight, probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that track I had earlier. Whoops. Actually, no. I needed space for it. We're fine. Okay. Alright, I got 4 here. Climb rating's good, so we're doing that. And I want to get... I could probably load 6 on this, but again, now it's just get these 4 out the door. Banks call me cash. Boom, done. Take it. Grab it, and let's fucking go. Just do that. And this widgets train needs to start running again. A lot of horse trading, a lot of balancing, just to make stuff happen. I could actually drop off a few CPUs here. I don't want to, though. Because, obvious reasons. I kind of need them. Alright. And we got the first 4 out. Look how much money I just got for that. I'm swimming in it now. We're going to go ahead and upgrade you, please. And I'm going to... Don't need to upgrade you right now, but you can definitely use an upgrade. And I'm going to go ahead and reconfigure you. I'm just going to do that. You're using catalyst, that's good. And we're going to reconfigure you, and we're going to add a custom on the back of you, just to increase the speed. Actually, no, hang on. There we go. I want to move 10 at a time, but also bring in, also take out a couple of waste every single trip. You are my CPU train. Cool. Hi, how you doing? And we're going to upgrade you so we can store more, especially silica and wire. The neon gas, I think, is going to take a little bit of time to get to where it needs to be. And we can also now do that track I was talking about. Over to here. Oh wait, wait, I can do something cool with this. This is what I want to do. I want this track to come over here. Link up with this. At the same time, coming up here. There. That's the ticket. Cool. Alright, so this one, I gotta do a station here, here, here. I'm gonna do a 6-pack train for this. This train will turn and go down this platform and then left coming out of here. So it's going to come up, take this fork, come over here, catalyze the hell out of these two bad boys, and then go the other direction and drop off everything that's left. 8 of 128 mainframes now out the door. I got more workers now. So let's go ahead and resupply those workers that I had to pull from other stuff in the meantime. Do I need to get more? I'm doing good on plastic, but let's go ahead and upgrade you guys, because I think you guys can store more. And you should be allowed to store more. Alright. More mainframes available. CPUs are the limiting factor at the moment. Can upgrade you, but we only have one available. Your wire coming back? Okay, that works. I was talking about getting another... Let's go and reconfigure you too. This is just to increase its outgoing speed. We can now hold more here. That's good. Well, plus we're actually able to pick up and move more. But let's add stations on both ends. That catalyze. Good. More mainframes going out. We've got 52 minutes. And I've got available workers. I was talking about pulling some coal out of these guys, but these guys could probably all use upgrades at this point. With how much they're gobbling up. Well, actually, no. They're just putting more over here. Duh. Alright, there we go. Just need to make sure I'm getting enough plastic built up to keep supplying this stuff. None. Oh, we got 2 over here now. Nice. Let's see. Energy, concrete, and widgets. As long as the furniture is being delivered, I think I'm more okay with that. How are we doing over here? Catalyzed. More CPUs available. We're just waiting on neon gas. I like it. That's really good for us. Because if this CPU train, which I'm going to reconfigure now. That's rated for 93, but I'm actually going to change that up. Usually I do a custom in a boiler, but a custom in a workhorse is actually almost perfectly set. Okay. Extra worker. Yeah, the CPU production, we're going to get this guy up and running a little bit more like that. I'd be okay with it. Oh, wait, let's do this too. 1, 2. Let's just make sure that I'm able to unload everything at the same time. I forgot to fully expand that dude out. We got 6 CPUs going. Love it. And these guys are doing okay. But let's go ahead and upgrade them also. Do your upgrades once you start getting the cash flowing, just to make sure you can supply everything. Can't catalyze him. These guys are being catalyzed, thankfully. As long as this guy is able to... I'm able to keep loading this train up, I'm pretty much got it made, but also, these mainframes are just gangbusters on cash. How many? It's 4 on this train, right? I'll do it like that. Because eventually I am going to get it set up to be a 6 train. Because I got 1, 0, 1. But these guys are all up and running. How many more workers do I need? Alright. This train I'm going to switch him to start delivering energy over to the city. Just because we need to actually bring some energy over. Configure you. I'm actually going to grab some widgets now, just because I've got a ton of them available. And we'll go ahead and upgrade you also, please. They're mostly catalyzed, but this guy also isn't doing much. So let's go ahead and upgrade you, upgrade you. This waste, I'm probably going to grab from over here. Let's actually get that track built now. And now we have a perfect export for all of the waste that we're now producing here. These guys can utilize it. They'll give us more coal that we can use to help this supply chain going along. Heck, we got this going, and it's going pretty damn good. Again, CPU's a bit of a limiting factor, but look how far I have to frickin' move these guys. Yeah. Now it's just, again, it just seems like the silica is the slow factor, but I've got... I mean, I could make it a 12 car and just not bring any more of the waste down here, which is viable. Why are we running into problems over here? Let's upgrade you. I need your production to be a hell of a lot better than it's going right now. And you can be upgraded here momentarily, but let's check on you guys. Two, I got 6. Okay, my framers are now all fully staffed every 32 seconds. We're going to get 2 mainframes, assuming, of course, they are properly supplied. Coilers. We're pulling a lot out of here, so it's telling me we need to get more set up. Let's go ahead and get a couple extra wire coilers set up. We have all this extra copper over here, so let's go ahead and arrange all of it to be hooked in. So we're going to do one here, one here, one here. Well, we put the first station there. We're okay. Industry, copper mine. Don't know if we're going to get these all, but let's try. Oh yeah, we are. Hot diggity damn. That's bitchin'. Alright, what's my level here? Oh, that works too. I like it. Let's go. And, yeah, you bet your ass I'm going to upgrade all these dudes. Also, I could, if I wanted to, I could actually have more waste coming up here to cover this stuff up. Well, let's go ahead and increase that. Right. Damn, I'm just picking up the workers as quickly as I need them. 32 of 128 mainframes, 45 of 30 to go. We're kind of on autopilot now. Just gotta make sure everything keeps flowing, especially down here. It looks like wire again, now the limiting factor. So this is a CPU train. Where's my wire train? Wires. Where are you hiding? Where is my wire train hiding? Let's go ahead and reconfigure you, please. There we go. A lot more expensive, but now we've got the double custom and the, what the hell is this one on there? It's the double speed deluxe. It's now going to Giggity KPH. But yeah, let's go here. Yeah, perfect. We'll also make sure it doesn't block that. Well, best I can. Okay, we'll upgrade you guys. I'm gonna do some double upgrading here. These guys just need to be able to store more and process more. If I get to bring energy in, which I should be able to do. What's my coal production going over here? I have not upgraded this guy once. Whoops. Since you've got the cash for it, this is why I do recommend, at a certain point, you just start exporting. Or, wait, do I want to loop that? No, I don't. I'm really tempted to loop this. I can't justify it. I really can't. But if I can start bringing in more coal, I know I'm pulling from something that really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be pulling from. Simultaneously, though, I've got it catalyzed, and it makes sense to utilize it. Right, boost you too. Now we're doing down here, waiting on a bunch of wire. Not good. Where's my wire train? Full of wires. Got 12 coming in, but again, these guys hold 12 each. So they're going to gobble these up pretty damn quick. Let's see. I'm at 412 pop. That's not bad. How's my widgets? I just want to make sure I'm not sucking those up. Yeah, we're good. Wow. This guy's got a bunch of CPUs on site. Interesting, he's actually almost like overstaffed on CPUs. I'm not complaining. I mean, just like, huh, odd. Alright. 0, 0, 0. Upgrade you now, please. Twice. Okay, so we got a level 2, level 2, level 2, level 1. We need to upgrade this guy next. I just love the fact that like, this little train going back and forth is enough to keep this guy fully supplied to the CPU fab. Let's go ahead and reconfigure you. Change that out. I don't want the... I think we're good not doing that again anymore. Good. We're filling this up. Now it's just up to these guys to produce. Cash out the door here. Need to also start depositing cash as soon as possible. Cool. These guys are good. Plenty of available copper being dropped off. I like it. How are we doing over here? How much should you store? 24? Okay. I'm doing something crazy now. Okay. This is now going to pretty much grab every single freaking drop of oil out of this field. It also means I need to start adding those extra oil pumps back in. As long as you set it up correctly, the right orientation, you'll be fine. This guy can hold 24. I should be pulling as much oil as I can out of it. Granted, it's all the oil that I can pull out of it, but if I need to bring in more water, or actually just water in general for it, I should be able to. Industry. Nope. Industry. Oil well. These guys are connected to the station. And we got another 4 mainframes headed out now. I'm going to reset this guy to be a 6-pack. Let's just go ahead and just start trying to move 6 at a time here. Alright, extra workers available. Realistically, this refinery has no excuse to be short on stuff. It's just pretty much the lack of my imagination in not delivering the stuff quickly enough to it to be utilized. Again, I'm not catalyzing any of these oil wells. It's all coming from this. And I could run a track looping around and sneaking around and all this stuff. Don't need to. I just don't need to. I need to get this whole thing running. Yeah, just the neon gas, I will admit, is kind of the limiting factor. Plenty of wire available. That's good. And I got my CPU train coming back in now. He's going to grab 4, it looks like. Dare I upgrade this guy again? Because I don't think I need to. I think my neon gas needs the upgrade first. I don't want to build a second one. I think I'm good here. Back down here. How are we going? 2. Just, I've got 6 out the door, so I'm at the halfway point. Oh my god, that is so much money. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, no, deposit all that. Just, I don't need that much money right now. I mean, granted, it's nice to have that available balance to pull, but I think I'm okay here. I'm gonna do it over here now. Alright, I can now catalyze these guys if I need to. I don't think I need to necessarily. It's mainly for this setup. Yeah. I'm gonna switch that around. We're going to switch this around so the next time he comes up, he's going to be pulling more. Okay. I did pull workers from these guys. Let's get you guys fully restaffed. Awesome. Alright. Not bad. It does take a while to get this one set up. I mean, again, a 90-minute S-rank time. I'm about an hour in, and I'm just now really getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm a little comfortable. I'm able to pay back the majority of my loans. Do we need a hill climber on this guy? Once he drops off, I think I'm going to switch the back locomotive for a hill climber. Or something that can give me the oomph to get this thing off the high power climber. 51. 51, yeah, it's just, I just need to increase the oomph getting this train up the damn hill. Alright, so let's round it and call it. I've got 56 mainframes left to go. Widgets. Alright, I need to stop taking widgets off this guy. Let's upgrade these guys too. Oh, right, he's already upgraded that. I need to make sure the widget's being delivered here and not being diverted off to the city. These guys need the, they need a little bit more. But nice, I mean, I got a city of 468 pop. I've got all the workers I need. Oh wow, this wire train's going back with some extras. Alright. Little bum, my CPU train is coming back. Yep, is not going back full. Oh, that's interesting, though. Do we need to increase your speed? Because I could slap a double deluxe on it, or a high power rescue. Because these hills are making it seem a little difficult for these guys to get up and going. Once he gets up the hill, I mean, he's ripping along. I'm just keeping a very close eye on this train to make sure that stuff's being delivered efficiently. 6 more headed out now. Okay, down here, I need you to wait until empty. I really don't need you going, like, you can hold up the trains to get your stuff out the door. Yeah, let's do it. I just want to keep increasing capacity for it, because, I mean, if I can, holy shit, that's actually 8. There we go. Oh man, that wire train came to a full screeching halt. I want to make sure that, okay, yeah, he is blocking. That's unfortunate. Took everything out of there. Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna follow this train. Just make sure I've got this going right. Alright, 10 CPUs being dropped. Ooh, hang on. That's a problem. Transfers are not fast enough. And that train left empty. That's not good. Want to make sure these, if the trains need to be moving stuff, they need to be moving a little bit better than they're doing. Like right here, this is a two-stack train. This should be 6. Like, this train is loading very, very slowly. And that train is going back now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars empty. Can't be helped. Go ahead and increase runtime. Increase that too. Thankfully, with this train and all the extra stuff, we could how do I make this work? Nope. Can't even do access to be 3. Alright, what if I came around? There we go. Hang on. I want to actually try to get this stuff, these catalysts brought in a little bit closer. I'm gonna try. So you're handled over there. Alright. So we're gonna drop off catalyst here. Extra catalyst will get moved here. Then extra catalyst will get dropped here. Then the train will continue back down the route it's going. Alright, that kind of makes sense. 30 mainframes left now. 31.5 minutes. This is going to work, I think. Let's see how we do. Alright, cool. They're all catalyzed. I got 6 more headed out. Hell yeah! Alright, bank. There we go. Deposit it all. 24. Got my notification. Hot diggity damn. I have been recording, not kidding, for an hour and 20 minutes. Also, my butt's kind of numb. I'm going to go ahead and stretch right now. If you're still watching at this point, go ahead, stand up, stretch, move your muscles a little bit. I'm like I've been doing for the last hour and a half. Whoopsies. Another 6 there. CPUs again, limiting factor, but it looks like I dropped some off. Not a lot, though. I got... Okay. We full up here? Shit. Alright. Come down here. Gonna grab some of the waste out of here because now the waste is holding stuff up, and that is unacceptable for me. And I'll also slap an incinerator down up here. Whatever isn't taken up here. This will accept excess catalyst and get us there. All right, so I've been going for a little over an hour in the mission itself. Ah, damn. We got 2 more trains, so we're actually going to do this. Reconfigure. So this train I'm going to set to wait until full. We're actually going to take the last 12 in one go. And don't recommend this. This is more just for me and my completionist-ness. I don't know. We're actually going to level the city up here very soon. We're actually going to get 512 pop if I get enough stuff sent over. I'm just going to upgrade these guys while I can. Level 3, level 3, level 2, level 2, level 1. It's fine. How we doing down here? Alright. Alright, we are doing the last CPUs. These guys are all up and running, so we're actually going to get the last CPUs loaded up with this train here. Let's go ahead and put a camera on them. Next camera. Ooh, I like that one. Get a bit of a kind of a helicopter fall on the Bronco thing. When it decides to load. There we go. Nah, it's not as fun as you think it is. That's what I want to see. This is on the train itself. Up the hill and onward to victory. Nailed it. Server farming, S-rank time, 90 minutes. I got it done in 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 44 seconds. Let me know your time in the comment section. I'll see you back in the menu. Got the motor assembly unlocked, and the heavy works. And the framer unlocked. Holy cow, got a bunch of stuff unlocked there. But look, I've got Region 22 unlocked, but I still have a couple missions in Region 21 to finish. Next week, I'll take on Region 1 Branch B. But for now, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.